Ridgeside K9, what a day. Sunday fun day, Sunday work day. Today has been crazy. Early morning, 9:30 eval at the house. Train, run the dogs. 11 o'clock eval down on San Fred in Middleburg. Back to the house, break, train the dogs. 1 o'clock eval at the house. Rottweiler, tough dogs. Load up, haul ass down to Broad Run in Gainesville, pick up a dog, train with Danny in the past, little Ada, little German Shepherd. Hauling back up now, just remember need to do a follow-up in Purcellville, and hauling to Purcellville now for a follow-up, just some extra training on a pit bull and a little bulldog. Man, I'm running, and thank God, man, Kevin's home right now from school, so I've already had 3 trainings a day, but while I'm running, he's able to take care of the dogs when I'm running. So thank God, otherwise I'd be doing a lot of trips back and forth all over the place. But I'm tired. Today, I haven't drank an energy drink for a long time. I'm pretty much solely on coffee. I try not to drink energy drinks, they're bad for you. But if you're gonna drink them, bang them out. Wait a minute, it's not bang, this is rain. Not important. It's peach fuzz or the mango, whatever. That's my style. Which is good. It's like drinking a Starburst with no sugar. I'm sure they got some other stuff in there worse than sugar, but whatever, makes me feel better. So, the purpose of this Ridgeside rant, man, it's Sunday, right? This is one of my busiest days. I'm all over the place on Sundays and Saturdays, all over the place. You don't want to do an eval on Sunday, you need a day off, you just lost a client. You don't want to do a follow-up on Sunday because that's convenient to the client, you just lost a client. Small business is no days off. No days off. If you need days off, you need some downtime, you need some time to recoup, time to get away, time for a vacation, time for an extra nap. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not. And a lot of people need to understand this. So there's so much talk and movement and all this stuff right now in the dog world with everybody kind of getting their own business, getting their own locations, being their own boss. Man, it's great. Just follow Facebook. You'll see a bunch of fakepreneurs. That word, get it? Fakepreneurs, not really entrepreneurs. And they live a completely bullshit life that's faker than fake, but they would have you believe they're very successful. Real recognizes real, man. You should know who the guys are that are successful and that are changing lives and that are, you know, doing triple-digit dogs every month and are really helping bring people along and have double-digit employees and stuff like that. Those are the guys making it. The guys that are doing like a bunch of posts about themselves and like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but it's all about them. It's not about clients or dogs. Trust me. Faker than a Salisbury steak. I digress. But my point to that was that a lot of people want a business, want a location, they want all this stuff, but they really forget that they aren't ready. And the best thing you can do is recognize when you're not ready. You may be better off working for someone than working for yourself, because this is the deal, man. If you look at Ridgeside K9 as a whole, I have a team full of A-type plus personality guys that push the limits every day. They work round the clock hard, legit work. I mean, I have employees that 100% train more dogs, make more money, and do more dogman work than owners of locations all over. And I promise you, there's absolutely. But guess what? I have to work harder, right? I have to be the one leading by example, leading from the front, and putting in work. One thing that's different about me from a lot of these location owners / non-dog trainer businessmen, which nothing's wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. If it works, it works. It's fine. But there's a difference between a dog trainer turned businessman versus a businessman turned dog trainer. There's a big difference between that. And there's a huge difference between a dog trainer or a small business person that's actually making it and does it versus somebody that loves to say like, I'm an entrepreneur. Okay. Right. When you're an entrepreneur, again, it requires round the clock, man. You don't get days off. There ain't no weekends. There ain't no downtime. Nobody cares. Let me repeat that. Nobody cares. If you need downtime, if you need a vacation, if you need a day off, if you need a week off or a month off, or I got to go here to clear my head, you ain't ready. Simple as that. In those cases, you're much better off to identify that, and it's okay. It's okay. Identify it, and hopefully, if you're actually a good dog trainer, you can come work for somebody like me who'll be glad to give you a job. But too many people, man, too worried about fake likes and fake friends and fake Facebook friends, and we all live and die on Facebook, right? My business is based on Facebook, but Facebook is not my life. Facebook is my business, and there's a big difference with that. I live my business on Facebook. Go on Facebook and find out about my personal life. It ain't there, right? So, you know, I don't know, man. Something just compelling me to kind of talk on this for a minute and just remind a lot of people as they're coming up, hard work always works, and hard work takes time. And if you put in hard work and you stay consistent over the course of years, it will work out and you will be successful. But nothing happens overnight. Nothing is for free. Nothing is for free. It's a pay-to-play game. And when you're playing against big boys, like I do every day in the DC metro area, I mean, I am surrounded by 3 off-leash K9 locations, 3 sit-mean-sit locations, and then legitimately over 100 other registered dog businesses in the Northern Virginia, DC metro area. Think about that for a minute. Think about it. And somehow, we do well. When it comes to Facebook engagement and stuff like that, we do better than everyone I just mentioned. Let me repeat that. Ridgeside K9 beats them all numerically, hands down, no question. Check the engagement, no question, right? How is that possible that being surrounded by the big boys with big budgets, with, I mean, we have a decent budget, but they have much bigger budgets than we do. How are we dominating them on Facebook? We do, because we tell a very real story and we have a very real background, and real will always recognize real. We don't stress about the day-to-day, man. We're in this for the long term. We don't stress about the ups and downs. We're in it to build a brand. We don't stress about one individual post. We're in it to give. Trust me, if I can give you any business advice, give it away. Give it away, and it will pay itself back to you 20 times fold. Trust me on this. You have to be into giving to be into getting. And once you start to receive, give it back. Bring people along for the ride. Bring them along. I love my team, man. I would ride or die for my team in a heartbeat. And because of that, I invest heavily in them. I have heard directly, indirectly, but directly mostly from other small dog training business owners that I pay my employees way too much. So I'll come out and say it. I pay my employees 100% more than any other professional dog training company I can think of. Period. I will put it 5 explanation points on that. I pay more, hands down, than anybody. Even comes close to it. When you look at in the DC metro area, a lot of dog training companies, like, they literally almost pay their employees a minimum wage salary, but their employees are doing 90% of the work. This shit's crazy. Listen, keep paying them, keep training them, make them amazing employees, make them amazing dog trainers, because guess what? Somebody like me will step up and quadruple their salary overnight, and they gonna come on a team 100%. So it is what it is, but it allows me to be very selective at times, take a step back. But I don't look at it as I'm paying my employees too much. I look at it as I am investing into my employees. I keep my overhead to almost zero. I don't flash and live in a mansion. I don't flash exotic cars and exotic trips and shit like this. I've taken 1 vacation in 3 years, but I invest heavily in my employees, and it makes me feel good. I truly love all my full-time people making the money they make. I love it, man. Like, that motivates me at a high level to bring them along for the ride. I love the fact that my part-time guys are making a lot of money, more money than some full-time people that work at other companies doing the exact same thing. Invest in your employees. If you're out here flossing, living in $1 million homes, driving exotic cars, making it a point to open a bunch of needless locations that bring along real overhead with them, and then your employees are making minimum wage almost, think about that for a minute. And then somebody like me comes in and says, hey man, instead of you having to train 10 dogs a month, you can train 4 dogs a month and make the same money, or train 5 dogs a month, 50% less than what you're doing now, and you can make an immediate 80% raise. Where do you think they're gonna go? They're gonna come to me. So then I can sit back and be very calculated, right? Take my time, be calculated, grow slow, grow controlled, but all that to the side, man, I do wish the business as a whole, when guys are making money, give it back, man. Pay your employees. Pay them. This is a company, this is a business, this is a profession where dog trainers, employees, private contractors, 1099, whatever they are for your business, do literally 90% of the work. 90%. The business has to make money. You got to be profitable. You got to pay your own bills. You got to pay ad revenue. There's a lot of pays that go into it, but your employees should be making a respectable living based on the hours and days they work. And if you're like me and we carry a tempo that few people understand, and even if you thought you knew, you have no idea. If you carry a tempo like that, you have to compensate your employees for the sacrifices they're making from their family, because this is a driven profession. The sacrifices they're making from their friends, the sacrifices they're making from, I mean, these like my team, man, I can't tell you, like the full-time guys, they carry a workload. They are weighted down. Trust me. I've got to compensate them as if they're stakeholders in this company, because that's what they are. They are partners. They are stakeholders. They are fellow entrepreneurs. They invested in me and they allow me to be successful. So I'll be damned if I don't invest heavily in them and allow them to be very successful. Multiple ways to do things. Free country. The free market will always decide. But here's what it is. Anyway, I'm just ranting, man. I'm in a crazy state of mind. Why? Too much caffeine, too much going on. But that is what it is. Ridgeside K9.